What's up, guys? How we doing? Brett here, Nitro RC Life. Okay, today we have a very interesting video. So I bought a few engines recently. They've been the very most basic of engines, and I want to do a little bit of modifying. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I've done a lot of research. I have an idea. Today we are not going to be adjusting any engine timing or anything like that. We will do that later. I don't want to mess with timing yet because I want to see what porting actually does for an engine. So, you know, fangs and guiding the air, grinding inside the crankcase to increase case volume, and a couple of other things. So we are going to start very small. We are, like I said, we're just going to port the engine right now. And then when that is done and we break the engine in and we, you know, kind of see where it's at that point, then I will feel comfortable adjusting the timing. I just want to see the difference. I want to see what it does. And I definitely want to see what it does for the engine. So I'm probably going to run at least a gallon through it before I adjust any type of timing. I definitely want the engine fully broke in. I want that power to come out. I want to see that power. I want to feel that power. And if I don't, then obviously porting does jack shit and it's a waste of time. And so that's where I'm at. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So, you know, thank you for joining me on this journey. I appreciate it so much. You guys are awesome. Find me on Facebook. It's the same name, same logo. Get on the Facebook, join the group, and let me know if you guys have any issues or if you want to just chat or just anything like that. I'm always available. You guys know my name. It's Brett. Find me on Facebook. Be more than happy to chat with you guys, and you know, let's get some good conversation going, dude. We're all in this hobby together. We're all here for a good time, so let's continue to do that. Let's be kind to each other, and yeah, let's move forward. Okay, so I am going to turn this camera off and turn this camera on for the porting. I'm not exactly sure what I should use to you know, grind this sleeve away. I do know brass is not very, what the hell do you call it? I guess dense. Brass isn't very dense. So it should sand pretty easily. However, I just don't know if I have the right bits. Might need to run over to Walmart and grab something real quick. I bought some and I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I've looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for days and I cannot find them. So, we are going to try some of this and see if we can get it to dig into the brass. If it doesn't dig into the brass, then we will have to continue this video after I go to Walmart. So, all right. Okay, so I'm going to start on the exhaust port. And let me, let's turn this just ever so slightly towards the camera so you guys can see it a little better. Okay. So when the sleeve is inside the block, there is a slight downward angle. Now, like I said, I'm not here to adjust timing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to knock this edge off and just kind of angle this port downward. Like I said, we're not doing nothing too crazy right now. We're just doing very light modification and we are going to see how it all pans out. So let's get started. Sorry about the noise, guys. Okay, so we can see that we're starting to, well, let it focus. Right? Nicked it a couple of times. You know, like I said, this is just my first time. This is practice. This is why I bought a shitty engine. You know, I'm not doing this to something that's super high dollar. So here we go for another round. Alright, so we modified the sleeve, right? We ground it down, put some fangs. You know, it's not the best. You know, I've never really used a Dremel a whole lot, at least for like sanding stuff, you know. So I'm learning, you know, it'll get better with time. I do plan on, you know, keeping this up. I would sure love to, you know, learn how to do it good. You know, learn how to really modify. You know, these things. So, anyway, guys, yeah, I'm just gonna sand it up, you know, get just that last little bit, try to smooth it out just a little bit more. You know, the Dremel, it's really hard to keep things smooth. You gotta move quick, gotta move fast. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I did to the crank. I didn't do a whole lot to it. Mainly just sharpened the shark fin and then sharpened the intake window. So yeah, just real quick, let me show you guys. All right. Okay, so now the crank is significantly harder than the sleeve, than the brass sleeve. So we will see if the things that I have will even grind into this. So I'm going to start on the shark fin here. We're going to try to sharpen this a little bit more. So let's see if this will even grind into it. I honestly don't think it will. I think we're just going to scratch it. I don't think we're going to actually do any sanding. So let's find out. Okay, so let me show you this, guys. That actually sharpened up. Oh shit! Yeah, that's funny, oh baby. Yeah. That is funny. So it actually sharpened a little bit better than I thought. I don't think I'm gonna do any more than that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, let me get my boy some milk. All right. Okay, now we are going to attempt to sharpen this leading edge ever so slightly. I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to try not to fuck anything up right here. Like I said, I don't want to change the timing yet. So I'm literally just nicking this inside edge here. And then we will go from there. All right. And let me show you guys.
It's good, Dave. It's really good.
It's good. Yeah, it's sharp. Yeah, I nicked it right there, but that's all right. That don't matter.
That don't matter.
But yeah, okay. So she sharpened. She sharpened. All right, let's put this engine back together.